No, don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, the answer was polycystic ovary syndrome.
Oh, he's got that chance of an outliers.
Actually, my sister's actually got that too.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no. Okay, now back. You're both in play. Tanya,
Oh, wow.
you're back. Are you there, Tanya?
Yeah.
Hello, test
Yeah,
one.
sure
Okay,
am.
Scotty's here. Here we go. First person to yell out the answer, not their name, the answer, will win this round. Scotty
Okay.
versus Tanya. Here's the question.
Who is Australia's current opposition leader?
Albanese.
No, Tanya?
Dutton, Peter Dutton.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, the ladies. Yes, Albo is the Prime Minister.
We needed that win. Thanks, Tan.
Well done, Tanny.
Oh, thank God.
You've won tickets for you and 3 of your friends, males, females, take whoever you want, family members, to see Dua Lipa on the Radical Optimism Tour, all for free. Congratulations, honey.
That is so cool.
There you go. There's Tanny, everyone. And we'll send you Lockie's details if you can throw a
Oh,
poor guy.
absolutely. We'll definitely lock something in there for sure.
Just tell him it's a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing. They'll totally believe it when he shows up. Okay, thanks, mate.
Do you or somebody you care for need complex mental health support? SANE can help. Choose from a range of free digital and telehealth support services. Visit sane.org today. Got a breakdown for the Westgate on the Kingsway inbound program. The middle lane closed, speeds of course down to 40. Elsewhere, Waterworks in Brighton, Secura Street southbound. Just before Bay Street, lane restrictions in place. Skip that, take New Street. Overnight works in Box Hill. Station Street closed between 10th Street and White Horse Road. Take L Road or Middleborough Road. Amazon's Big Smile sale is live now. Shop epic deals on electronics, home toys and more. Don't miss out. Visit amazon.com.au today. The Kiss cars are mostly clear and sunny, one on top of 25 degrees on the menu. That's Kiss traffic and weather together on the Kyle and Jackie O Show.
Will and Woody.
Australia's tallest tale.
We're after your tallest tales, and we're hearing the best ones on stage at the Adelaide Fringe.
With the winner walking away with $10,000.
My friend says, come here, I want to introduce you to someone.
Hi, it's Anthony Albanese.
He's the Prime Minister. He says, do you want to get a photo with me? In the one photo we have, my husband has his eyes closed, and his T-shirt says, pants are bullshit.
It's not too late to register your story at willandwoody.com.
Will and Woody for the drive home this afternoon from 4 on Kiss 1011.
The Australian Idol live verdict is here. It's not too late to vote. Find out which 2 idols will leave tonight, 7:30 on 7.
Cars with tyres, cars with wheels, all kinds of cars. And the very best deals only at Car City. Cars for nanas, cars for tradies, and the busy mums with 3 babies. Only at Car City. Cars galore, far as the eye can see. They've got the car for you.
And the car for me?
Only at Car City. Don't forget the jingle. 415 Maroondah Highway, Ringwood.
Who's got the tools to tame your yard? Greenworks. And who'll get you out on the trails for epic adventures? Greenworks. From your yard to the trails, Greenworks delivers cutting-edge battery-powered performance with our large range of mowers, trimmers and blowers and high-performance e-bikes, mini-bikes and go-karts. There's no petrol, no fumes and no limits. That's pure Greenworks power, built for work and play, backed by a 4-year tool and battery warranty. Visit greenworksaustralia.com.
Life's hard. One moment you're at work, the next you're booking a Jetstar Holidays package. Getting curated package deals at great prices with airfares, hotels, checked baggage, even some perks like daily breakfast, late checkout and room upgrades. And before you know it, you're in paradise. Holidays are relaxing. Booking a complete holiday should be too. Find the Jetstar Holidays package that's right for you. Search Jetstar Holidays or head to jetstar.com.
No. Uber Eats does not deliver bears. Yes, Uber Eats does deliver bare essentials. Clothing if you're feeling a little bare, beads, stuff for beards, raw meat, pots of honey, products for hairy people, a few admittedly grisly decor options, and anything you could need for a solid weekend of hibernating. Just not bears. Uber Eats. Get almost anything.
At Mimosa Homes, it's all about you. With our Made For You promotion, you choose what matters and save on what counts. From stunning kitchen upgrades to premium home upgrades. And here's the best part. You'll also save big with up to 50% off fixed site costs. Hurry, you need to be...
looks pretty cool. The shape looks nice, but I don't know what shapes you're into.
Well, I'll look at that myself because we
Yeah.
can't hear anything and it's useless if we can't hear anything and we can't see anything. What's the point?
You can't see it, hey?
Or hear it?
No, I can't hear it, but I can see it.
See, why can't we hear it?
Hello.
The audio now.
Do you need help or something?
Sorry?
Do you need help?
No, thank you.
With luggage or something?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I've had one of these things. This is, I've had the two-door one before.
I've just had to persuade my wife not to come with me. This hospital.
Is she coming?
No.
Oh, she's not coming. Okay.
Well, there you go, Axel.
No, I want her to go out with her friends and have a nice coffee.
Yeah.
If you have any experience of hospitals, they can keep you waiting for hours and hours.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's.
You know the only bad thing about being married is that you have to actually, when someone else's opinion matters all of a sudden,
Make
you're like,
joint
well, what's
decisions.
got to do with you?
I love you too, sweetheart.
Like, what if I want to do this,
Thank
I want to
you.
go here,
No
I
worries,
want to
no
buy
worries.
this. Nah. I'm like, what do you mean, nah? No one's told me nah since I was 14
So you have
years
appointments?
Someone told you no.
Why she's scared is the last time I went into hospital. I came out sicker than I went in.
Yeah. So what do you have? Like, what kind of appointment do you have?
They're just going to look at why the last operation
Oh,
I had
okay.
didn't work properly.
Oh,
That's memories on my deathbed that I'll look back on and go, geez,
I have appointment as well, but you're still in the queue. No, not at the Alfred. No, the Sunshine.
Oh, in Sunshine.
I have like a kind of developed hernia in my tummy. Yes.
Oh, you got to get. I've had one of them.
Yeah. So it's like.
Travel to me is like buying flowers.
You've got to turn right if you want to.
Yeah. I just like.
Washing out the giant vase in the thing.
no, you also learn so much.
Just.
Turn right, then left, and then you can go straight across and turn right down Miller's Road.
Yeah.
By day I was learning, and by night it was.
How old are you?
Me, very, very old.
Your previous husband's
How old?
52.
You're 52.
Yeah.
giant woolly mammoth.
You know how old I am?
You are 40.
I'm 78,
Yeah, 78. Yeah.
and I've been sick for 30 years. And the only reason that I'm still alive is because of my wife.
Oh, she loves you. Yeah, that's why.
She's like,
I've been
It's very important to have like such
knowledge about
So many men are so stupid, and I have many Indian friends because they're my relations.
Yeah.
And one of them said to me one day, a lady from just north of Mumbai, she came from, and she said,
There was also like a private gallery of
Begins with
like,
J.
installations in
Anyway.
each bunker room. So art installations.
I'll let you get across the road first.
Yeah.
the way to champion. Look at someone's art.
Well, no, because I learned about the history of this bunker and how it was built during World War II and how all the bunkers in Berlin are above ground, not underground, and, you know, what they would then use for after the
She said,
war
in India, we don't believe that men grow up until they turn 40.
Okay.
And I said, and I thought about it,
Yeah, you're
about
right.
my friends, myself. I said, they're right. Too many men. And too many men, and another Muslim friend of mine said to me,
You retain that.
I'm a very handsome man. I mean, a really handsome man.
Exactly. Yeah.
He said to me,
So that's why I love going
if
to
you
these
want a happy
countries.
married life,
But it's a long,
don't look at women. Just look at your wife.
Yeah.
So when people used to come into his shop,
Yeah.
a lady, he would say, "Good morning, sister," and then he wouldn't look at them again. He'd be very polite and kind and helpful,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't look at her again.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he had money. He had, do you know what I mean? Respect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because has like.
So I think that two of the best pieces of information I've ever got.
Yeah.
One of the people was Hindu, one of the people was Muslim, and I was brought up as a Christian, and all I ever read about is Christians abusing children. Am I wrong?
Yeah, right.
And I hate that. I hate that. I put a bullet in the back of their heads.
Yeah, of course. They sentence to death if they in Muslim countries. That's something that they execute.
Yes.
If they found out, they execute.
Yes.
No idea.
Yeah, you know what that is.
No, I actually don't. Is that America?
I think there's no excuse for cruelty.
Of course, yeah.
No, that's South
There is no
America,
excuse,
the
yeah.
So do you read the papers? Do you read?
And then above it is
Paper?
North America.
No.
Do you watch anything on TV?
Yeah, just sometimes movies, but I don't follow the news. Sometimes YouTube, like news on YouTube, but most of the time behind the computer because I'm software engineer, so I'm doing some kind of software engineering as well for myself. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have unfortunately time to read the news or newspaper, but listening to radio, I enjoy listening to radio.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So who controls the radio?
It's like,
1065.
Who owns the media?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what it's
Everybody, like, it's the media, that's corrupted. The media is corrupted, yeah. Corrupt, yeah.
I was brought up to believe that England and Britain was the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
And the British Empire was a complete blessing to the world.
Dental Boutique
Was it?
believes everyone deserves a smile to be proud of. With complimentary consultations.
So as you've got this nonsense on, I'll tell you something.
Back your smile with
There are
Dental
only
Boutique.
22 countries in the world that haven't been invaded by Britain.
I know what you mean. Yeah. They invaded everywhere. They just, and they unfortunately they killed many people, innocent people.
Innocent people.
And Mike, I am Iranian, and I know how they what they did in Iran.
They installed a monster.
Yeah.
I saw him.
Yeah.
I saw the. What did you call him? The Shah.
Yeah.
I actually saw him in person.
Yeah.
He got off a train, greeted by the Queen.
Yeah.
At Victoria Station in London.
Yeah.
Back in 1962, 63.
Yeah.
And there he was with his wife, and what a wonderful, saviour of his country. Goodness gracious. He was just a puppet of the Americans.
Yeah, puppet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the other thing that makes me so angry is that Iran used to be almost it was a sort of a modern Western nation.
Yeah.
For people dressed in European clothes.
Yeah.
They weren't fanatics. They weren't, and that Shah and the Americans allowed, how can I put it, devout, over the top, to bring in Sharia law, etc., and ruin the country.
Yeah.
And what the Israelis want now is for America to have a war, nuclear if necessary, with Iran.
Yeah. Now they aim to have kind of, but I don't think because Iran is very close to the Gulf countries like Dubai, the Kuwait, and they are very small.
Yes.
So if they do it, Iran, they don't hesitate. They have nothing to lose because actually they already destroyed the country because of the sanctions. The sanctions.
Yes.
It's the country is already destroyed. I remember. With the money with the money that now you might be able to buy a hamburger, just a burger, you could buy a home.
Yeah.
See how much
inflation.
Yeah, so
ridiculous inflation.
It's ridiculous.
And the other thing is that racially, you and I are very similar. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are you going? No, you're not going to the freeway. Where are you going?
No, it's going this way.
I think you can't get on Mills Road.
Yeah, because I think there's a traffic or maybe.
No, it's blocked.
Oh, it's blocked. Yeah.
You should have told me. I would have told you to go another way.
Yes, it's using different way.
Yeah, that's where all these cars are going.
So you can see it.
I mean, we are basically the same.
Exactly.
We're all the same anyway.
We're from Adam and Eve.
no, not from Adam and Eve.
Oh, well, not?
Of course not. How could it be from Adam and Eve? The Bible says that Adam and Eve existed about 10,000 years ago.
10,000.
Yet the indigenous people can trace
more than you're right.
Right?
Yeah, but there might be, the date might, the Bible, the 1,000 might.
Do you mean that book of mythology?
Yeah, so probably, I don't know, because in Muslims they have the same thing, the Adam and Eve.
Yes.
But there is no date, so it's not like 10,000 years ago. It's not mentioned how.
But we know
back,
that certain animals, and they have just discovered a giant mammal.
Yeah.
And we know that he lived 1 billion years ago.
Yeah, billions years ago. Yeah.
It's. I wish that what you were saying about the Bible was true, because I was a very devout Christian as a young man. I used to go to church 3 times a week, and I was highly involved. And then things started happening with the church and our pastor and his children.
Yeah.
And it destroys. You're saying, well, if this man is committing sin, and sin is a word that I don't use all the time.
Yeah.
But when you're committing sin against your own children,
oh my God!
And you want me to listen to you in church?
Listen to how it's like a sin is they should be or must be the role model for everything.
Absolutely. I don't go into a mosque or a temple and shout out, you're all. I don't do that. Your beliefs are your beliefs. And believe me, because of my brother married an Indian lady.
Yeah.
And when he married her, he took him. He said, "Peter, would you like to see the present that I got from Krishna's parents for marrying their daughter?" And I said, "Yeah. You've never seen a piece of solid gold like it in your life. I could barely." He put it in my hand. My hand went down there with this gold. That was their tradition.
Yeah, tradition. Yeah.
And she had an arranged marriage. Okay, when she was young, very young. The man turned out to be a gangster.
Okay, and then
prison.
they get divorced,
And when they got divorced, which her parents agreed to, they wanted to give her another arranged marriage.
Yeah.
And she said, "No way, I'm marrying my brother." She married my brother.
Yeah.
And but her children, my nieces, brilliant girls.
Yeah, I know. The mix, always the mix. They're brilliant.
It's amazing. One went to Cambridge, which is an engineer.
Wow.
And one went to Nottingham University.
Yeah.
And you know that when you have grandchildren, you brag about them, you show off. Okay? Which I do, because I have quite a few grandchildren. My eldest granddaughter, are you waiting for this? She went to Oxford.
Wow.
And she went to school.
Brilliant.
Just to where you picked me up.
Yeah.
It's where she went to school.
Yeah.
And then terrible education.
Yeah,
Terrible education, but just perseverance. Double degree, honours, masters, and now she's at Melbourne.
Double degree, wow.
And now she's at Melbourne University.
Yeah.
She's got about 6 months left, and she's got her. She'll be a doctor.
PhD,
PhD, sorry, yes. PhD. And I'm so proud of her.
Wow, so good. So she's it's a big effort. It's not easy.
I have to be very careful what I say.
It's not easy. It's not easy. You should be proud of.
So, and this perception, I don't know what your beliefs are, but I've done a lot of writing. Reading. About people's opinions, and this idea that men are somehow superior to women is absurd.
No.
It's absurd.
It's not.
Absurd.
It's not. They're not superior. They're not superior. You can't say some women are above some. It's not. You can't they are. It's.
some women are stupid, some men are stupid.
Yeah, some men are stupid. Yeah, exactly. They're like, you can say they are human. They are, and you can compare human with human.
Yes.
You can't say men and women.
So,
yeah.
I take it you're married.
Yeah. So it's like in Iran, like many in the universities, many women are professors.
Yes, I read something.
Mathematicians, doctors, they are the best of. I don't know. I studied software engineering, and many of our professors were like women.
Yes. I think I read somewhere that there were more women in universities in Iran than
More, yeah.
Oh,
It's like, I think she's doing this, I think it's using the, what is called, kind of calculation to avoid traffic or something like that.
Anyway.
We have to trust it.
I've been going to the Alfred for 30 years.
Oh, you know the best route.
Yeah, if you're interested in a little story, they didn't know what was the matter with me.
Yeah.
And it took them 3 years to find out what was wrong with me. And they said, oh, you've got mental health issues, or you're depressed, or you've got marriage problems. None of it was true.
None of them was true,
And one day I went into the hospital, there was a consultation.
Yeah.
And there was a very small Asian lady. I don't know where she was from, Vietnam or somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is a true story.
Yeah.
She said, show me your hands. She said, let me look in your eyes. And within 5 minutes, she had diagnosed me with sarcoidosis. And there was I going in, I'm not very impressed with this.
Yeah.
Another doctor who doesn't know anything,
Yeah.
And from then on, I've been on steroids for 30 years.
30 years.
You know what steroids do to you?
Yeah.
You know what steroids are,
No, I don't know. What is it's like something for hormones? For hormones?
Yeah, steroids they open your lungs up to help you breathe.
Yeah.
But they're what athletes use when they want to cheat,
they use to get kind of it's kind of give them extra energy or extra power or something. It's strength.
So what happens when you've been using steroids for 30 years is first of all, it gives you type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
And the diabetes gives you peripheral neuropathy.
Yeah.
And then if it gets too bad, they start, if you want to live, I won't tell you what they do, but you might as well be dead. So, but I've lived to be 78 because my wife has looked after me.
Yeah.
She reads up on things, she talks to make sure I take my medication.
Yeah. She's taking care of you,
Yes.
Yeah, I saw her. She wanted to come with you now, so it's like she always caring, she's caring. But it's difficult to find such a wife. It's not easy, even nowadays there is no such a wife. But it's not easy to find.
But you have to examine why. You have to talk about why is that.
Yeah.
And I see people and I see men talking to their wives with no respect.
Yeah.
With no, and sex. Women aren't just for sex.
No, they're not. They're not. Yeah, they're not.
And if you want sex, well, for Christ's sake,
even they don't
go to a brothel for crying out
go
loud.
to a brothel. Yeah. They're not even like they're not. Yeah. They're, hello. Thank you. They're not even enjoying the sex. It's like it's part of their, they're not meant to, you're right. They're not for sex. No, they're not.
Because my attitude is, another friend said to me, this guy was, he he's gone now. He's passed away. I've got
Yeah.
lots of friends that have passed away at my age, and
Yeah.
he said, Peter, he said, you have sex, and now and again it's fantastic. He said, but you have to face facts. He says, sometimes sex can be a bit tacky. He says, so it's better to wait till time it nicely.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Me? Yeah. Yeah.
Children?
Yes, I have an 8 years old daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're a lucky man. Daughters are the best. Man.
Yeah, daughter, she's
best.
she loves me. It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
I can't see.
And when you're an old man like I am, it'll be your daughters and your granddaughters that
Yeah.
come around and look after you.
Yeah, yeah.
My son, that I love him to bits, but he's hopeless.
Yeah.
You know, he just wants to play golf. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Number 7.
Seven, you got a 2-hour
did you find it difficult to get into Australia? Did you?
Me, I actually it was difficult for me because I use like a skill migrant pathway, so
Oh,
it's
yes,
as a
yes.
skill migrant, and you know I unfortunately I didn't go for like to study English, so I did self-learning. It took a long time to pass the test, so. Like they have very difficult it's called IELTS test, IELTS that you need to do, and unfortunately so it took a long time for me to come. Yes. And you know they have kind of it's like point system that that you need to have certain point, and then because of my age I needed to even have like I needed to have because of my age I needed to have kind of sponsorship from the government.
Yes.
So I had a sponsorship from South Australian government, and I lived in Adelaide for 2 years, and then I moved to here. Yeah.
But now you're here.
Yeah, here. Almost 14 years here.
I was born in London.
Yeah, you have the accent. You have the
But I've been
British
here.
accent. Yeah.
But I've been here. But my DNA, none of my DNA is English.
Wow, did you do the DNA test?
I did a DNA test.
Okay.
Shocked me.
Wow, what was the result?
I am 40% Norwegian.
Oh, Norwegian, yeah.
Scandinavian, you know.
Scandinavian, yeah.
I am 40% Scottish and Irish.
Okay.
I am 10% German. And I am 10% French.
Mixture of everything.
Absolute mixture.
Absolute mixture, yeah.
And I have never been so pleased in all my life to say I am not English.
Not English.
You know?
You're right.
So when I was 18, I applied to come to Australia on my own, even though I've got a big family, a huge family.
Yeah.
And they said, you're too young at 18. You can go when you're 19. And 2 or 3 weeks after I turned 19, I was in Sydney.
Wow, nice.
And I never saw my parents again or my family for 10 years.
Yeah.
Because I didn't earn enough money to...
to go back,
And I've now been here for 59 years.
59 years, nice. Wow.
And 55 of those years I've been married to my wife.
Yeah. Wow. You are so loyal. She's so loyal, and yeah, it's good. It's good to see this kind of marriage.
You didn't see we had an argument.
Yeah, that's rare. It's
We had
rare
an argument.
in Australia.
I didn't want her to come.
Yeah.
I said no. Anyway, she's lovely. Anyway, but, that's why I asked you what you listen to in the media and do you read, because another country, Palestine,
yeah,
in 1930s, was a European country.
Yeah.
90% of the people that lived in Jerusalem and the surrounds were Christian.
Yeah.
Now it's 10%.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And now the Jews want to have it back. I don't know why it's like, and they killed many Zionists. They killed many, not Jews, the Zionists.
Yeah,
because
that is quite right.
Yeah,
I have a Jewish relation.
Yeah, the Jews are not like that. The Zionists, you know, that even some Jews, they have some problem with them. Even I saw a documentary that, you know, that in Canada there's a tribe of Jews that they're not Zionists actually. They don't let them to live there. They have to migrate to different place.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, the documentaries was showing, it was very interesting because the way that they wear hijab like Muslims.
Really?
Yeah, you can search for like they're exactly like Muslims. They wear hijab, they pray, they do all of these sorts of things. And you know, I surprised actually.
Well, you just surprised me.
Yeah, it's like and unfortunately they don't let them to leave. It's like they migrate from one place to another place. I don't know why. The Zionists, they don't let them to leave.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yes.
And I think they moved from Canada to somewhere to South America, one country. I don't remember the country, but yes, it's kind of shocking. Yeah. And now, see, they kill many, and nobody care. I don't know why.
I care.
You care. I mean, you care. Yeah, you're right. Many. I see that. You know,
I don't care that they're Palestinians. I care that you're killing children.
Yeah, they're
killing innocent people.
Innocent people. Yeah, it's like.
And not everybody in Palestine, or in Gaza, is a member of Hamas.
Exactly.
They're not. The majority of people are not. But if you come along and steal my land, okay, if you bulldoze my home, what do you want me to do? Just stand there and say, yeah, no worries, take it.
Take it, what's...
You know, this man Netanyahu is a war criminal who needs to be hung.
Yeah.
And I believe in fate, I believe in karma.
Yeah.
And he'll get his one day.
Yeah, he'll get it, yeah.
But I think the other thing that makes me angry is that if you have belief systems, if your belief system is not based on kindness and consideration of other, it is not a religion.
Yeah, of course. It's not a religion. It's because the religion is meant to educate you to be like that.
Yes.
If it educates you to be criminal, it's not. It's a evil.
Yes.
Or devil. I don't know. It's religion. It's not. It's a Satanism.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like.
In the kingdom of Bhutan, you know, which is between India and...
I know,
crime is almost unknown.
Yeah.
Almost unknown. And they're Buddhists.
Yeah.
But I've spent a lot of time travelling in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, there is no crime, yeah?
It's a strange situation.
Okay.
But it's a strange situation. I'm a bit of a zealot, you see. A bit of a fanatic. When I see an old man, relatively speaking, and he's got a young Asian wife, it makes me so angry.
Oh, yeah.
And to go to Bangkok and see a man in his 50s holding hands with a young man of 18 or 19.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
It's crazy.
It makes me feel sick to the stomach.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And your daughter is 8?
Yeah, she's 8.
That's a wonderful age, 8.
Yeah, she's going to Catholic school.
Yes,
she's very happy. Like.
Yes, I have 3 grandchildren at Catholic schools.
Yeah. Catholic school is very good, actually. You know,
it's the hardest thing my son has is because he's a single father. His wife died.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is getting him out of bed in the morning to go to school.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
And I said to him, eldest one is 14. I said they'll soon grow up and they'll want to leave home and they'll go away and then suddenly realise how well they had it at home. With you and Nana looking after them.
Yeah.
So, when I first came to Australia, to Melbourne, not one of these buildings that you see was here. None of
it was like
it was an old colonial city, and they begged us to come. You know that they begged us to come to Australia.
Yeah,
because it was the end of the.
Yeah, of course they need people.
They need people.
Yeah, they need people. And unfortunately, we didn't know this thing, and we missed so many opportunities. I could come like when I was 18. I was like, I didn't know that actually Australia was like that. That they need just you, even they, that's the people come as like a refugee.
Yeah.
They used to just give them straight away the permanent because they needed the people. They need to like.
But I know what you're saying because I've made many mistakes. But I knocked a block of land with unlimited views on the waterfront of the bay.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy the house because it was $200,000 and I thought it was too much.
Wow. In Altona?
Yes, well, in Seaham, right?
Yeah.
Any idea what you think that house is worth now? 4 or 5 million?
Probably 4 million?
Yeah.
4 million, yeah.
And I
of course.
It for 200,000.
It might be more. How, what's the land size?
Oh, just a normal old-fashioned house block,
Yeah, but the...
quarter acre block, you could get 3 at a squeeze, but 2 comfortably houses on it.
Yeah.
Both with uninterrupted views of the bay.
Yeah.
How stupid was I? but I have this idea about life is that if you're happy, even if you're living in the worst suburb,
it's enough. Yeah.
And you agree, if you're happy,
it's enough. You don't need to. You don't need to worry about these things. You're not going to take them with you. It's not. There are many millionaires. They are not happy at all. They don't even. Yeah, but many like they live.
Well, with Trump.
And
the fact that he is. We won't talk about him because. He's half human.
You're right.
I looked at my superannuation, which is a wonderful thing if you have superannuation.
Yeah.
And I was director of a superannuation.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I looked at my wife's age, my age, and I worked out how much money we would need for the next 10 years when she'll be 85 and I'll be...
Yeah.
And she'll still own her house.
Yeah.
And I took that amount of money, multiplied by 10, and I put it into cash.
Yeah.
It's in cash.
Yeah.
So even cash is earning 2 or 3%. And I thought, I could lose a lot more money and risk that.
Yeah.
So there's still other money around.
Yeah.
But there's enough money to look after her and myself financially for 10 years.
Yeah.
By that time, Trump will be dead. Well, he's older than me.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's 79?
Yeah, he's old,
He's old?
Yeah, he's old.
So...
I don't know,
And there's another thing. Look at his wife, Melania.
Yeah.
What's she doing married to this idiot? Oh,
I don't know.
Money. Anyway, you're not going to buy a Tesla, are you?
Me no. I'm not fan of Tesla. No, that if I want to buy like electric car, there's a Swedish electric car called Polestar.
Beautiful.
It's much better than Tesla. Yes. Much better. You can't compare it with Tesla. So Tesla is nothing compared. Yeah, and they have a dealership in Port Melbourne. I went there. They have, but expensive, very expensive. They have SUV like Polestar 3. It's a futuristic car. It's very nice. It's worth 140,000.
Ridiculous. And they're going to come down because of the Chinese electric.
The Chinese. My
wife had a a Peugeot 206cc. That's the convertible type.
Yeah, yeah.
2002. It hasn't done 100,000 but I was worried about it, so I gave her a choice of 4 new cars to buy.
Yeah.
And we bought a Lexus LBX.
Yeah, yeah, Lexus, yeah.
Okay, it's a hybrid.
Yeah, you bought the best thing, I
We
think.
got a return of 3.8 litres per 100, and when she just goes to the shops,
Yeah,
we don't use any
even
petrol at all.
petrol at
because
all.
there's enough electricity to run it.
Yeah,
That car won't even let me run over the cat. So if the cat is
yeah,
in the
yeah,
driveway,
yeah. It's so.
the cat won't,
yeah, yeah, I
the car
know.
won't go.
Yeah, I know. It's
If
so,
I'm backing out and it doesn't like
Yeah.
the trajectory,
wow.
it won't go.
What's the model? I know
It's an LBX. Now that
LBX, yeah.
it's the smallest Lexus they've
Oh,
ever
it's
made,
smallest Lexus, yeah.
which is perfect. Myself and my wife.
Yeah.
You know, it takes 5
Of
people.
course, yeah, yeah,
But and she loves it. She just loves it. You know.
yeah,
And it's got a adaptive cruise control.
yeah,
The other day I was getting out to go to the bank,
yeah.
and as I opened the door, a voice came out: "Traffic warning! Do not continue!" And
Wow,
locked the bloody door on me.
wow. It's so good, yeah.
And people laugh at me, and I say, "But this is the way it's going." I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know. I won't tell you all the other things do it. It's boring. In fact, in some ways, it's really too high tech for us.
Yeah,
Because we're, but we're both, as computer literate.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but it's just, and it's quick enough. And people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's very slow," and I'm going, "But it does 100 in 9 seconds. It's a 3."
Oh, it's slow because most of the streets are 50 or 60. Why slow? You don't need more. You don't need more than that.
What do you need it for?
Well, yeah. So this one is going to 120. Where can I use it? No,
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, that's right. But my other car is a Tiguan,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was going to get rid of it, and then my son asked me to keep it
Yeah.
because he said, "Dad, it's so useful for
yeah,
as a workhorse, to,
yeah,
and so we look after that. We just
yeah.
because when you get to my age, you don't, the house is paid for. I mean, you don't have any.
Yeah, you don't have any
debts.
debt. You don't have the debt. Yeah, it's like yeah. If you don't have, yeah, it's
And I don't drink. I don't.
very nice, very good. It's toxic. It's like it's poison. I don't know why
It
people
causes
drink.
cancer.
And causes
You want to
cancer.
talk about breast cancer?
Yeah, it's
Ask
like-
how much red wine the ladies drink.
yeah, and it's poison.
It's poison. Yeah,
poison.
absolutely. Did you know that the Canadians have been considering putting labels on bottles of wine saying,
Oh, it's like a cigarette.
"Yep,
Wow, it's good.
yep, yeah"? I tell you another thing.
Yeah,
I haven't had a drink of Coca-Cola
yeah.
in over 50 years.
Wow, it's so good. Yeah,
It's poison.
poison.
Sugar.
Sugar. It's poison. I don't know why. People I don't know.
But I've just been tried drinking zero alcohol Heineken.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
yeah.
I
I
thought-
drink zero alcohol. Yeah, zero
It's
alcohol.
delicious.
Yeah,
I have a
Heineken.
nice-
Yeah.
Pour it up in a nice
Yeah,
glass.
yeah. I
on a
don't know
hot
why.
day. There's no alcohol.
Why you need alcohol? Why you need that? So the smell is nasty. I don't know.
It not only causes cancer, it causes domestic violence.
Of course. Where I'm
Keep going.
yeah.
Oh,
This
keep
one
going,
is.
go into the service road.
Yeah, this one is. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then. Yeah, right.
Yes, I don't. Anyway, and my son used to like to drink, and now he doesn't have any alcohol in the house. No alcohol in the house.
Yeah.
And the other thing, of course, it's so expensive. I mean,
yeah, I know. I saw one order. It's like one day, I used to work for one of the retail shop, and I saw the orders. One person ordered $1,000 wine. $1,000, just one bottle. Oh God.
Now I'm going to the far part of the hospital, so that you've got the emergency here in the main entrance.
Yeah.
I'm going to the next section.
The next one, yeah.
And then if you turn in there, you can do a U-turn in there.
Yeah.
So
Just show me where. Yeah, show me where it is, and then
So as I say to people, if you don't gamble, if you don't smoke, if you don't drink, my goodness, you've got plenty of money.
Yeah.
That was another good piece of
and the gambling, and see how they cheat to people. I don't think even they give anybody money. They just cheat. It's advertisement. I don't believe they don't give any kind of money to any people.
Yep.
They are fake. Everything is fake.
My grandfather used to say, just go and look at the buildings. Just go and look at Ladbrokes and all these people,
Yeah.
and have a look at their buildings. Who do you think paid for that?
Yeah. And people are just stupid. They just go and buy numbers.
Yeah.
So much money they pay, yeah.
Red light still.
Yeah, still.
That lady did
Yeah.
that.
Lady. Now she's.
Yeah, so, I never in my working life earned huge amounts of money,
Yeah.
But I didn't spend huge amount, but we're retired. We've had nice cruises. We've been to the Mediterranean. I've been all
nice.
over, I've been to, I hate it. You want to know the worst city in the whole world?
Yeah.
Has to be Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's an absolute den of iniquity. People queuing up to go into a lottery to win money to go and gamble.
There is no winning. No winning. There is no winning. They're just stupid. So from here?
No, keep going.
From the next one.
Yeah, the next one.
Oh yeah. Not this one is emergency. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep going.
Yeah, and the next right turn, or
Yes, I think where those cars are coming out.
Yeah, you're right. See here. So I need to do a U-turn and then
you can go.
I'll go to the.
Oh, you should have gone down there. You should have gone down there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You've overshot it.
Yeah. So I need to go and do U-turn to go to inside that one. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was.
No, that's okay. And so
I'm too busy enjoying this conversation.
Me too. It's like, it's funny.
So,
how much money they pay to people they enjoy their life. That's okay. Pay money, we give you number, you will win $10 million, one maybe 500 million. Stupid people are stupid.
I'd like to give you some statistics about people and money, but I haven't got really time to explain it. But basically, I'll tell you this, that if you're in the bottom 5% of society financially, and you want to get to the to be middle class, on average, how long do you think it takes your family?
I don't know.
100 years.
Yeah. Are you going?
100 years.
Yeah.
And they say, any man can be
this one, yeah.
They say, any man can be president of the United States. Any man can be a billionaire. They are the exception. The car behind that car.
Yeah.
And that's just not true.
Yeah, of course. Of course, that's true. Yeah.
I have friends that have been in Australia 50, 60 years, and they were richer in England or Scotland than they are here.
Yeah. It was nice meeting you. Take care. I hope everything. You're healthier than me with your wife.
I'm sure you've got a lovely wife.
Yeah. Thank you.